the Pennsylvania Farm Show for 2012, and I'm doing an interview with FFA students from Boiling Springs and also from Greenwood High School, which is Boiling Springs is part of my new district. And Joe, I'm going to ask you a few questions here. Joe, what got you started in FFA?
I've always grown up on a farm, and my dad and my mom also come from farm backgrounds, and my older brother was also in FFA, so I just thought that I could learn a lot through FFA, so I decided to join.
What type of farm are you from, Joe?
I live on a dairy farm.
Very good. So how many cows are in your herd of milking?
We don't milk yet. We're going to start milking later this year, and right now we have 30 cows.
Well, great. I'm always encouraged to hear new farmers getting started, and it's a great thing. And thanks so much for being with us here at the Pennsylvania Farm Show.
Thank you.
Christina? Hi. Hiya, how are you? Good, good. So, what got you started in FFA?
Both my parents were in FFA and my grandparents, and when we moved to Pennsylvania, my mom wanted to be into agriculture. So we got a beef farm, and now I started in FFA when I got in high school, and I love it, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to try to be a state officer.
Oh, well, that's a wonderful opportunity to become a state officer. I think we have some state officers with us here. But one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was the fact that you're in FFA and 4-H both, I understand, but you raise beef cattle?
Yeah, I raise 30 beef cattle and 6 pigs and 2 horses, but they don't.
What type of beef cattle are you raising, and are you going to be showing some?
Yeah, we have Simmental and Charlet, and I show an Angus sometimes, but we don't have an Angus this year.
Okay, so what can we look forward to seeing at the shows this year from you?
Well, there's definitely going to be big cows because I love big cows, and a lot of pigs, but mainly cows.
All right, thanks so much for being with us. Really appreciate you doing an interview. And like I said, this young lady is going to be one of my new constituents from my new part of the district, so thanks so much for being with us. Sarah. We kind of go back quite a ways. I've watched Sarah grow up through the FFA, and now she's a state officer. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we get to travel around the schools, and we've done a lot this year. We've gotten about 100 in before December, and we really enjoy our time working with the students, teaching them about agriculture and the diversity within FFA, because we're not just farmers. We like to do other things, and the FFA is building our skills to become career ready when we get out of school.
So how long have you been involved in FFA?
I've been involved since I was a freshman. Originally, I was not involved in FFA, but I went down the hall and found this awesome program that my teachers, Mrs. Pontius and Mr. Clark, introduced me to right away. It was really great.
Well, they're great teachers. Thanks so much for being with us. Katie, how are you today?
Pretty good. Kind of tired.
Tired? Why?
It's Monday.
Well, you have this whole week ahead of you, and there's a lot of exciting things happening here at the farm show. So tell us a little bit about what's coming ahead for you this week.
For this week, pretty much we'll be down here talking with other FFA members, and I did participate in an agri-science show that occurred on Friday, so that's pretty much all I'm doing this week.
Okay, great. Well, it's nice for you to be here with us, and I thank you so much for doing this interview. So. Hiya, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me what your involvement with FFA is.
I was recently involved in the National Parley Pro team. I go to as many conferences as I can during the summer and throughout the school year. And I don't live on a farm, so I don't show any animals, but I like to go to the fair.
All right. Well, you talked about the Poly Pro team. I understand that you're a part of the Greenwood FFA, and they did very well at the National, did they not?
Yes, we were in the top 12 national. I think we overall placed 9th at nationals.
Well, as your representative, I certainly was keeping my fingers crossed that you would be the number one in the nation. But, it gave you a lot of experience, and I'm sure that you had a great time. So what are you looking forward to doing this week here at the farm show?
Actually, this is the only day I'm here at the farm show, but I loved walking around and seeing all the different animals and all the exhibits that were downstairs.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and appreciate you being with us here today.